About like day 3 or 4, you're like, I can't even smell the stuff. Well, now you fix your deficiency. Now you're fine. You don't need salt anymore. Okay? We use it with scoliosis patients a lot. Sugar is linked to cancer production and may affect cancer survival. Sugar feeds cancer. You want a good case of sugar or cancer, just keep eating the sugar. Okay? Sugar makes you go to brown grass. Cancer can only live at brown grass. Diabetes, Alzheimer's, heart disease. Okay? Sugar can have a similar toxic effect on the liver, just like alcohol. Sugar can sap your brain power. Sugar hides in many everyday non-sugar foods. That's what I'm talking about. You could be your parents. The genetic thing, I don't always go, oh, my parents are genetic, but it can be in your genes, right? An overload of sugar, specifically on beverages, may shorten your life. And sugar can make you fat. It's right there. But we don't want to give it up because we're already stressed out and we're so tired. I have a video I won't show you guys today because I thought children would be here, but it's about how to catch a baboon. You ever seen that movie? How to Catch a Baboon? They dig a hole in a hill, they put something sweet in there, and the baboon watches them do this, and he's so curious, he'll reach in and grab whatever is in there, but he can't pull his hand out because he has a fist. If he let go, he can get out and run away. But he won't let go. So then the man who's trying to catch the baboon just walks up, puts a noose around his neck, and says, and he pulls his hand out and says, okay, I got you. And to me, that's sugar today. We won't let it go. You know, I have to have salt, so I have to have it on chips. No, you're lying to yourself. Sorry. Am I being too mean? Am I being too harsh? But it's just like, look, I'm like, because when you're brown grass, everything I say is absolutely crazy. You don't even hear, you're like, oh yeah, whatever, Dr. Joe, everybody can be perfect. I'm just telling you, when you get to green grass, and some of you in here are there, you walk past the plate of cookies and it doesn't call your name. You go into Starbucks, you get a coffee with maybe some half and half or some heavy whipping cream and or a bottle of water and you walk out. You don't get a Crappuccino. You don't go somewhere and go, oh, here, free breadsticks. Well, I gotta have one, they're free, right? No, you just, no thank you. That will make me brown grass. I choose not to do that. I'm a princess, I'm a prince. I choose not to have that. Thank you very much for your offer. When you go to families' homes, let me just say this, when you go to your family's homes this week or the next 90 days, you see something that is gonna make you brown grass, here's what you say. I am what? I'm princess, but what do you, those who've been around the block with me a few times, what do I tell you to tell them? You're allergic, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to it. It doesn't hurt their feelings. Oh, I'm so sorry. What can I make you then? Well, some eggs and bacon. Okay, great. Johnny's allergic to that breakfast cereal. Johnny's allergic to that breakfast cereal. He can't have pancakes, Mom. I'm so sorry. Can you have any eggs or bacon? Oh, I love it. And you tell them they're allergic, right? Then it's fine. You're not offending them. My doctor said I'm allergic. I can't have that. I would love to, but I'm allergic to it. And you are. You're a human being. You are allergic to sugar. It has a negative effect on you, right? That's how you get away. Try it. Try it. What I want you to say, let me just give you a piece of advice here, especially you young couples. I'm seeing this Dr. Arby is amazing. I can't have this. I'm allergic to it. Right. Hey, do you know vaccines are bad for you? Don't have that conversation. Don't have the vaccine conversation, okay, guys? That does not go over well at Christmas time or holidays. They'll think you've totally lost your mind and call social services on you. But what you can have is, I'm allergic. Don't, I just choose not to have this. This is what we're going to eat. They won't think you're weird. If they do, it's fine, but you're allergic to it. Okay? So, enough about that. You're allergic to sugar. Trust me. Sugar makes you brown grass. And again, inflammation. Sugar causes inflammation. How else did the person get, who was born perfect, right? Perfect at day 1, but at age 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, how else did cancer, heart attack, stroke, migraines, headaches, poor memory happen? The car didn't come that way, right? Diabetes, pre-diabetic, joint pain, arthritis, weight gain, stress intolerance. Or if you're really good, you got a little bit of everything going on, right? But there's a medication for each one of these you should be taking to manage your condition. You see the craziness? And so if you really want to see more about silent inflammation and become more of a ninja at it, then that's why Healthy Hormone Workshop, December 6th, coming up, where it's like, what are about hormones? Why can't I lose weight? What about my thyroid? Why do I feel tired to work out? What about my vitamin D levels? Is there any other testing I should know about to get back up to green grass? Now we have a book that teaches you that. Normally it sells for $25. If you buy a $19 ticket for this event, you get a $25 book, so it saves you money. If you don't just come and listen, you can. It's just it's a general mission, no book, you come for free and listen too. So I'm not saying you can't come, it costs to come. You can come, but if you want to save money on the book that teaches you how to do all this, right? And then you save $6, okay? But if you really want to go deeper, some of you are like ready, your mastering's pretty good, you want to go deeper into making yourself more green grass, then this is the workshop for you and your friends to come to. Let me just say this. At this workshop, we're going to give away, every time the price goes up, and I don't mean to say this, but I just saw that some places are charging $1,200 for the testing you get here, right? It's crazy. And so I'm going to donate one, and you get points to show up. You get 1 ticket if you show up. You get 3 tickets if you buy a ticket here. For every friend you bring, you get 3 tickets. So hey, empty the church and come, and you may just win literally $1,000 worth of testing. Now we don't charge that much, but it's like, you know, you could win. We tie this back to our society, and I want you to win. We've had 2 winners so far. It's been amazing. So that's coming up on December the 6th. Any questions on that? We're good to go? Good. Okay. So exercise versus medication. When I tell you to come on Saturday and work out with me, it's not like I'm trying to punish you because you missed a visit, okay? Because I know you have issues in your life that simply would be fixed by 6 minutes or 12 minutes of push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and sit-ups, push-ups, squats, and whatever else we do, okay? Yeah, I mean, look at this. Exercise, okay, is in the red, recovered, okay? Partially recovered, black. I mean, exercise crushed when it came to depression, when it became to just any kind of disease process. Exercise, crush, medication. But we're too busy for that. We think we are. Why? Because our thinker is brown grass, and we think we're too busy for that. So again, it all depends on who you are. Okay? I personally am not I don't use videos to make myself green grass when it comes to exercise. I won't do very well. I'll do P90X for 3 months, or 2 months, or 1 month, and I stop. I don't know why. Just shut off. I won't become green grass by simply going to Lifetime Fitness, nothing against them, to go and work on I'm not disciplined. I'm really not a disciplined person. I'm not. You leave me myself, I'm pathetic. You put a couple of Krispy Kremes in me, I'm even more pathetic, right? I mean, I really have to watch myself. I mean, my wife will vouch for it. We go on vacation, I know I want to get a workout in, and I'm like, I just hem-haw, and I just drag my feet, and I'm like, look at me, I'm crazy. But you put me in a gym or you put me in my group of my friends, and somebody already has the program, the exercise program, and well, I just jump right into line and do it. I don't have to think about it. I just do it, and I'm good to go. So I stay consistent. I stay green grass, like with Tiffany and anybody else here. Any other CrossFit buddies here? No, with Tiffany, right? We stay green grass at going to our CrossFit gym. Why? Because I show up. My workout's already on the board. I can't get out of it. I have a coach that watches me. He stretches me out. He watches my technique. He doesn't let me lower the weights. He just says, this is what you're going to do. And I do it. And I just show up. And I don't think, I just show up. That's my hardest part, of showing up, right? So what is yours? Is it going to the gym and doing your own program? I have exercise you can do. Is it putting a video in every morning and doing it? Some people do it every day. It's whatever you are. You have to get around a group of people to be consistent, right? It's know who you are. And don't be a group person and try to make the video work. You're just sabotaging yourself. Come try to work out with us over at CrossFit Surge. We have a good time with it, right? Or get a group of ladies or men at your church, and I'll write the programs and show up and do that. It's whatever you need, right? But the easiest thing is simply showing up on Saturdays with us at 8:30. And literally, if I get started on time, if you guys all don't come in at 8:15 to get adjusted, we'll start right at 8:30, and we're done in 17 minutes. And who's been there? Raise your hand. Is it a workout? Yes. Is there huffing and puffing? Yes. Do you almost want to call me a name? Almost, but not quite. Not quite. Judy can't because her husband's... Kathy can't because her husband's a pastor. I know, I've cursed myself now, Judy. I'm teasing Kathy. But the thing is that we take you through a workout. I watch you. Some people will just sit in a chair and get a workout in on the bench. Some people will work. It all depends on where you're at. But trust me, you will get a workout, and I will teach you how to get that workout in for 3, 4, 5, 6 days a week, depending on what you want to do. Okay? But that way I can watch you and show you what's going on. So I have more of an influence on your life. I spend more time with you. I can help you get there. And it's fun. It's fun. Kathy's been doing the videos. Kathy's been rocking this thing. She has lots. So you want to learn about how to do this, talk to Kathy afterwards. Her name's really not Judy. Kathy. All right? Yeah, and bring your friend. It's free. It's free. So, and when you do, listen, when you do this kind of exercising, you're going to get a hormone response. Everybody heard of HGH, the kind that people get in trouble for? I have a new name for it. HGH is human growth hormone. I call it hot guy or hot girl hormone. Okay? So if you want to be a hot guy, a prince, then do this kind of exercise we're talking about. you want to be a hot girl, a hot princess, then do this kind of exercise. Because what it does to your hormones, it does to your metabolism, I mean everything else it does for you, right? Helps burn fat, lean muscle, metabolism, energy, it improves your blood sugar levels. And it makes you green grass, and you have I tell you, the days you have a workout in, don't you just feel like you could do anything? So people don't make you crazy as much. And you're like, I don't need any sugar. Why? Because I just got to work out and I feel good. I'm not craving that stuff. See, lack of exercise can make your body crave sugars as much as keeping your nutrition up. So, do that. Max T3 with this. And again, one of the things I do to make sure I get my vegetables and I get my protein is the Max Greens and Max Protein. This is a great meal replacement. It's a great source of protein. It's also a great detoxer. So if like it's 10 o'clock at night, you're like, I don't have any peanut butter. Make a protein shake. You know, in the morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can't do, it's food. You can't overeat on this stuff. Okay, you can't overeat on it. So it's a good way to do it. So toxic load. So here's the things to know. Am I toxic? Meaning, are there things in my body I don't know about or in my environment that's making me brown grass and I can't lose weight? I can't get healthy. I still have migraine headaches. Something's going wrong. I'm ready to shoot somebody. I have brain fog, right? You could be toxic. So, do you eat non-organic meat or dairy on a regular basis? Do you consume boxed foods? And boxed foods are like when you go have Lunchables and the ingredients is like this long. You need a chemistry degree to pronounce it, right? That's boxed foods. Do you store food in plastic containers? Do you use popular cleaning products in your home dishwasher? Again, those are laced with chemicals that will make you toxic. Do you use store-bought personal care products, right? So one thing I have Mrs. Arve here is because she has non-toxic personal care products that can help get the toxins out of your body, help you lose weight. Where is Diane? She's not here. But Diane, the last workshop, said that she was on a really strict diet. And she was watching herself lose weight. But then she would wash her hair every 4 days, and her body would stop losing weight for 3 days because the toxicity from the shampoo would shut down her hormones, and she stopped losing weight. Because she was on a very strict diet, so she controlled everything else. The only thing she could notice was that it was her washing her hair. And after 2 or 3 days, the toxins would get out, and she'd start losing weight like she was supposed to. She changed shampoos and conditioners to a more natural, healthy, and now her body's continuing to lose weight. It's that crazy. The toxins are that bad. That's how really it is. The toxins are bad. Mrs. Ari will tell you that when's the last time they made, the government, U.S. government made a rule about medication was what year?
No,
makeup.
About toxins in your facial or your body products. It was 1938.
1938.
There's only 11 that are banned.
They haven't changed anything about what they're letting them sell to you since 1938. So you need to really, ladies and men, you really need to watch what you put on your skin. Okay? Teflon cookware can make you sick and toxic. City water. Ours isn't too bad.
It can kill your birds too.
Yeah, kill your birds too. Yeah, Teflon cookware. My wife bought. What'd you buy? You bought
an oven liner.
An oven liner. Okay? Now, when you see non-stick, I saw the non-stick sheet. But it said non-stick. So I'm like, tell us it's Teflon. But it said, if you have birds, don't use this. I'm like, well, why can you use this? I mean, if it ain't good for your birds, it ain't good for you, okay? All right. Well, that was funny. I thought it was funny. And if you're ever exposed to heavy metals, Van Halen, aluminum, mercury. Do you have mercury amalgams in your mouth? Or fillings? That can make you toxic, right? We got to remove the toxins. So here's the thing. Please, here's the vaccine talk. Why does Dr. Joe don't want you getting vaccines? First of all, you can do whatever you want to do, but understand that vaccines will make you brown grass. Because in them are ingredients that have a neurotoxic effect on your body. And it will shut down everything in your body. It will make you brown grass, if not dead grass. Okay? There's not good ingredients in there. They will harm you. Formaldehyde, aborted fetal tissue, things like that. So, and here's the thing. Anthony Morris, former Chief of Vaccine Control Officer for the FDA, says, there is no evidence that any flu vaccine thus far developed is effective at preventing or migrating any attack of influenza. The producers of these vaccines know that they are worthless, but they are going on selling them anyways. And then if they can scare you into Ebola, then it's just the flu vaccine thing recreated, okay? Again, if you are green grass, then you have a less greater chance of getting the flu. If you are green grass, then you have a less greater chance of ever getting Ebola or mumps or mouth. So in my family, my wife, we choose on making our family green grass, and therefore we don't get sick. It's not because we're trying to find the perfect whatever to manage our brown grass and weaken our immune system. It's because we focus on this, and when we're green grass, these germs and bugs don't really have any effect on us. So the answer is really boosting a strong immune system. But if you eat lots of sugar, that weakens your immune system. How many kids, how many parents, the week after Thanksgiving, or the week after Halloween, these kids were weird, freaking out, migraines. I had all these kids. I'm like, you didn't hit your head. You had too many thousand, Snicker bars. That's why you have a headache. Nothing wrong with you. Your body's fine, but you have a sugar overdose. We treat a lot of kids with that. Get your flu adjustment. Again, back in the Spanish flu days, right? When whoever got adjusted, they didn't get it. And literally that's how chiropractic became famous, is for the effects it had on people during this epidemic of the Spanish flu of 1918. That's how really chiropractic became popular, as far as how many people didn't die from the Spanish flu. It wasn't about back pain, right? So again, when you get your flu adjustment, it boosts interleukin 2, which is very important as far as killing cancer, right? So next time you are sick with a cough, sniffle, or sneeze, you should come get adjusted so I can cough and sniffle and sneeze on you, and my germs will get on you and make you healthy, right? No, come get adjusted, okay? Grab your bucket, put on a diaper, I don't care. Get in here, right? Come get adjusted, and I promise you that you will feel better, right? People suffer for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, a week. I'm like, why didn't you just come get adjusted? Oh, I didn't want. You just suffered needlessly for 7 days. Come get adjusted. Look, read my lips. Come get adjusted. On the way to the emergency room, come get adjusted first. Then go to the emergency room. On the way to the pediatrician, get adjusted first. Then go to the pediatrician. Again, who's your doctor? I am. 24/7, 365. If I think you're sick and you need to go somewhere else, I will tell you. Doesn't mean that I'm taking the place of your medical doctor. I'm saying though that I'd rather you go to the medical doctor going towards green grass than going towards dead grass. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So get your flu adjustment. Tell your family that too. Because here's the thing. Punch yourself in the chest and say, I'm amazing. Say, I'm awesome. Say, I'm a prince or princess, whatever you are. You gotta say it loud. I am what? A prince. You really are. I mean, if you don't think you are, no one else. Quit expecting your family to think that way for you. Quit expecting your husband or your wife to make you feel that way. Ooh, watch out. My point is that you have to believe it first, and then everybody else will get in line with that. Because here's the thing. Right now, 1 drop of blood contains 5 million red blood cells and 7,000 white blood cells and thousands of platelets. You need those. Everybody say, I'm awesome. Your red blood cells live approximately 120 days and make 300,000 trips through the bloodstream. That's almost 2 trips per minute. Okay? Everybody say, I'm awesome. Okay. Your heart weighs less than 1 pound and pumps 2.5 gallons per minute, or 1.34 million gallons per year. That's just per year. So I'm really amazing. The energy heartbeat of your heart in a 24-hour period alone is enough to raise 3 fully loaded Greyhound buses off the ground. Don't take for granted. Women, I mean, what your body goes through from conception to birth, right? You are really amazing and awesome, okay? If stretched out, the arteries and veins in your body would cover over 12,000 miles. Your nerves transmit their signals at 300 miles per hour. So my whole point is that if this is really who you are, and it is, this is what you can do at green grass. You can heal from anything. You can heal from everything. Your body doesn't need any help. God doesn't need any help. Just no interference. So your thinking, your food, your lack of exercise, your not getting adjusted, and the toxins you're putting in your body because you feel like you have to because it's Christmas time, is really shutting down the power inside you, making you be at brown grass. Does this make sense? It's nobody out there that's doing it to you. You're responsible for you. You're amazing. Don't think ever you're not a prince or princess. Science will prove it every time. This is what's going on inside you right now. So I choose to be your doctor to release this inside you to go to work for you to heal you. Don't ever doubt that you can't get over anything. You can, right? You can. Because I know this is going on inside you, and I want this working at 100%. And so that's why when we look at the nerve system, again, sugar cravings, all about the nerve system right here. Again, why? Because you can go a month without food. You can go days without water. So water is more important than food, right? You can go minutes without air. But you can't go minutes without, so air is more important than water. But again, you can't go 1 second without nerve supply. Anytime you cut nerve supply off to any part of the body, it dies. That's what makes it do, right? So if I step on the hose that goes to your grass, what happens to your grass? What direction does it go? Brown. So why are you going to go see Uncle Charlie at Christmas time, who's 90 years old, who smokes and drinks, is mean, breaks all the rules we talk about, and still living? And then you have friends who ate better than you did, and they have cancer and died, and you're still alive. Or you have friends who exercise all the time and ran marathons, and they had a heart attack while you were at home watching the Broncos play. Doesn't make any sense. But if you understand the power of the nerve system and what it does for you, and the power of the nerve system makes all of this happen for you, that's why the first thing we check out, I want to make sure things, you can forget everything I say. Just make your adjustments. Just make your adjustments. That'll get you back to green grass faster than anything else. And then as you become back to green grass because you get your nerve system turned on, then you're all of a sudden just not going to want to eat that stuff anymore. You're going to begin to lose weight. You don't understand why. You're going to change. But just your whole life begins to change because you live your life through your nerve system. You digest food through your nerve system. You feel like doing things through your nerve system. It's through the nerve system. Okay? So your power's on. Again, if you damage your nerve system, then you can hurt your thyroid, your heart, your lungs. All these organs that we're trying to find the right medication for or the right vitamin for is being destroyed by sugar, but also by the nerve system. It's being blocked. But how does it happen? How are we born in America? Right? A head is a tool to pull out. And so you've got C-section, forceps, vacuum extraction. My question is, who fixes this after they pulled you out of the womb? Right? Your spine should look like this, but instead, because of this, it looks like that. So, going through that birth process, will that make you go from green grass to brown grass over the next 5, 10, 20, 30 years? Exactly. A lot of you walk in, you're 20, 30, 40 years old, and I'm treating you for birth trauma. Yeah. Those curves.